respected elder brothers, sisters, and young brothers, sisters. Whenever I give talk or meet people, I always consider we are same human being. I am nothing special, just one of you. Are you? Mentally, emotionally, physically, we are same. In fact, 7 billion human beings on this earth, we are same. I am one of them. If I keep in my mind, I am Buddhist, I am Tibetan, I am Dalailama. That sort of feeling itself creates some distance. No use. Please, you treat me as another your fellow human brother. I also consider you as a simply same human brother, sisters, like that. Then we everyone want happy life. Do not want suffering. Everyone have the right to achieve happy life. So, since you see, we are social animal, each individual's future depends on the rest of the community and furthermore, rest of the humanity. Humanity happy, individual oneself, then get happiness or maximum, so also the happy life. If humanity really face difficulties, conflict, distrust, suspicion, exploiting, bullying, one individual cannot escape from these difficulties, like that. So, and particularly when I meet young people here, I think majority of you are student, young. I would like to ask those people whose age below, say, below 15, raise hand. Below 15, no. Or below 20. Then below 30. Oh, now majority are below 30. Then I would like to ask those people whose age is beyond 60. Beyond, then I mean, now here, lastly, beyond 70, first I myself. So why I ask you see age? Because I usually feel people or generation whose age below 20, 30, and 15, these people are truly generation of 21st century. My generation, including Vice Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, our generation belongs to 20th century. Now that century gone now. Now we are ready to say bye-bye. So now, seriously, now this 21st century, only 11, 12 years past, gone. 88 years yet to come. So naturally, past is past. It's only memory, yeah. We can learn past experience. Otherwise, past gone. We never can change past. Future yet to come. So future depends present. So we are at present. So there is possibility, you see, to change future world, better world, happier world, peaceful world. Peace means through inner peace, not through use force or just money. No. Peace must come through inner peace. So sometimes we feel, oh, world peace, it's a big issue. One individual cannot do much. Sometimes feel helpless. But think more. Peace must create by humanity, not institution, but human being, humanity themselves. Humanity means combination of individual. So initiative of inner peace must start from individual. One individual try to create inner peace, then share with 10 more people. Each person, out of 10, each person share each one 10. That means 100. Through that way, 1,000, 100,000, million, 100 millions, 100,000, right? 1,000 millions like that, billions, then 7 billion like that. So therefore, please should not think. We cannot do much individually, as an individual, cannot do much. Should not think that. First, inner peace start now, in your mind. Then try to create peaceful atmosphere within your own family. One family, then 10 families, 1,000 families like that. So that I want to share with you. Then, while you introduce me, I really felt I become now bigger. but actually, the reality, when I began study, age about, I think, 7, 8 years, no interest about study. With study carry, but with great reluctance. And because of my tutor's face, no, I have to sort of study. Otherwise, you see, no interest. This is one thing. This correction is my own story. Right? Then, it's right. David Bohm, von Weizsäcker, and some other great scientists. These people become my friend, and not only friend, but von Weizsäcker and David Bohm, I consider my own teacher of physics general, in particularly quantum physics. Now here also now, I want to make clear the reality. While I listen, their explanation about quantum physics, it seems I understand something. After that lesson finished, nothing left here. So wonderful teacher, but hopeless student. Now, and another thing, when I talk with young people, firstly, as I mentioned earlier, you are the generation, our hope on you. You have the ability, opportunity to create a better world. Look back 20th century. In spite a lot of sort of, yes, tremendous progress, advancement, and particularly in field of technology and science. But that century eventually become century of bloodshed. According to some historian, they say around 200 million of people killed through violence during that century, and including civil war. Now, beginning of this 21st century, we already face some violence, pockets here and there. Although, like, I think the threat of nuclear holocaust now, that more or less, I think, reduced. But some is pockets violence, and also including terrorism. These are not incidentally happen. There's causes. That is 20th centuries. During 20th century, I think certain value we neglected. We only pay all our sort of attention, pay attention for material development, material value. Even religious people, like myself, looks religious practitioner, but sometimes feel some interest about money. Isn't it? So whole our sort of culture, something like materialistic culture, because of our existing education system, really materialistic oriented. So therefore, I think with too much emphasis on matters, neglect or indifference about moral principle. So the symptom, today we are facing some problems. These are symptoms of past negligence or past mistake. So now, at the beginning of 21st century, I think you should think more, should not take for granted existing sort of, because of education or existing sort of way of thinking or way of life. You must think more deeper level. Clear? Whether you call religion or spirituality, doesn't matter. You see, think more deeper way, more holistic way. That's, I think, very, very important. And through that way, the younger generation who belongs to the first century, you should have vision. During your lifetime, world should be more happier one, more equality, right? More equal. this moment, rich and poor, not only global level also there are huge gap, rich and poor, and at national level also huge gap, rich and poor. And on top of that, corruption. Sometimes I call the new sort of cancer everywhere, including this country, India. It's quite sad. India, generally speaking, Indian people, generally more religious people, religious-minded. But corruption is quite serious. So sometimes I jokingly telling people, when I sort of give talk, some my Indian friend, oh, you, every family, some god, statue of some gods, and then every morning, you see, they put some flowers and incense and recite some Sanskrit sort of shloka. So it looks, they pray to God, my corrupt life should be successful. Impossible, isn't it? So I think I feel we should pray to God, oh, those corrupted people, please God, give punishment to them. Oh, I have one story on Cuban refugee who reside in America. I think last year or 2 years ago, I met. They told me they escaped from Cuba, sort of under Castro sort of regime. So they are very much complaining to the Castro. But then he told me, he's religious-minded, he told me, every occasion when he prayed to God, he also prayed, please, Castro, bring to heaven sooner the better. So that's, I think, in a way, you see, pray to end, you see, that regime, but not negative feeling. Please bring to heaven sooner the better. I think that is compassionate sort of attitude. Disagree, they are wrongdoing, but without losing compassion. So pray to God, please give them or compassion or brought to heaven. So nice, isn't it? So in any way, corruption, these things, clear sign we are lacking moral, spiritual principle. Without that, you cannot practice self-discipline. Without that, when you have power, when you have certain sort of opportunity, then exploit. So, within this century, you should think, you should try, create better world, less gap rich and poor, and less these crimes, and then less sort of corrupted things like that. So that I want to tell you.